You're looking for someone to tell you how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, when deep down you know what to do. You have all the answers. You have all the tools. You have all of the knowledge. You just don't think you do. But when you sit with yourself and you truly ask yourself, what is the next step I need to take? What is my intuition really telling me? A lot of times you're just not listening. You're lying to yourself, unfortunately. You're staying in a relationship that you know is not meant for you. You're not taking the job opportunity that you know is the one that's right for you because you're overthinking it. You already know what to do. You just have to be honest with yourself. You're not listening to yourself because there's so much noise outside of you. From social media, from your parents, from your friends, from your boyfriend, whoever it is. Other people's advice is drowning out your inner voice and your intuition. Because, for example, when you ask about relationship advice, one friend may say this one thing, when in reality, they're not even in a happy, healthy relationship. Or if they are, it's a completely different type of relationship than what you would really like to be in. My name is Antonia, and I specialize in helping people release limiting beliefs, anxiety, and bad habits so they can fully embody the highest versions of themselves with hypnotherapy. If this is of interest to you, book a free discovery call below and we can chat more and see if we're a good fit to work together. You might be afraid of making the wrong choice because other people are watching, when in reality, a lot of the times, so many people are more self-absorbed with themselves, they're not even paying attention to what you are doing. And when we receive so much advice from outside sources, such as friends, family, YouTube, about specific situations, this can create analysis paralysis. And then we don't even know what to believe anymore because we've watched all the tarot card readings, all the YouTube videos on the next step to take. I used to do this so much in my own business where I didn't even start being consistent for years. I used to do this so much in my own business where I would constantly seek out advice, opinions from other people, mentors, YouTube, anybody else, and I wouldn't even start really taking action towards my business. And I had all of the information within me, yet I still hired mentors to tell me the same information that I already knew. So I was spending all this money hiring people to do the things that I knew how to do because I didn't believe that I was capable. I was constantly looking for outside validation. And so I was jumping from one shiny object to the other, constantly going around in circles and circles, when in the beginning, I knew what to do. And then every time these shiny objects would fail, I would go back to my initial plan. In the beginning, I could have just stuck with that, but I was always listening to other people's advices, and I thought that I needed to know everything about business or a specific subject before I could even get started, which is not the truth at all. Just because you don't know everything about what it's like to be in a relationship and what to do in a relationship doesn't mean you should just wait until you know everything possible about relationships to get into one. It's all about learning along the way, and it's the process. We're not going to know everything all at once. Do you trust yourself? The more that you trust yourself initially, without second guessing, the farther you can get ahead in your life. And you can do whatever you want and get whatever it is that you want done. When you trust yourself with conviction. I'm not giving you any advice. I'm just letting you know that you already know what to do. And you know way more than you think you know. Have you ever had a bad feeling about somebody or a specific situation, and then later on it was correct? Use those situations as fuel for you to listen to your intuition now, to listen to yourself, to harness that intuition, and to just stop the overthinking, the overanalyzing. Often overthinking leads to the first intuitive idea that you had initially. And this is what happened to me in my story. The first intuitive idea that I had was the idea that I kept going back to. I want to challenge you with something. For just a little bit, maybe a week, a month, however long you can go, stop seeking outside validation and others' opinions on what you want or need to do in your life. Practice listening to yourself fully without the chatter of the outside world and see where that gets you. When you ignore your intuition, you are directly causing your future self with some sort of pain or regret because you're not being truly authentic to who you are. And ignoring your own inner wisdom will lead to dissatisfaction in the long run. You can't ignore it. Other people's opinions are subjective. If someone has an opinion about starting a business when they've never had a successful business, or they had a business that failed and so now they are salty about your business, their opinion is subjective. This is why also, if you are ever going to take someone's opinion, to take advice from people who you want to be like, or that have something that you want. If they have the exact type of relationship that you want, maybe you should listen to their advice. If your single friend is constantly giving you relationship advice and they've been in a bunch of failed, unhealthy relationships, you probably shouldn't listen to their advice if you want to have a fulfilling relationship. You don't have to be afraid anymore. You can trust yourself. You know the answers, and I'm just relaying that information to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Book your free discovery call below if you're interested in hypnotherapy sessions, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye.